Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being here. My name is Devonna Hightower, and I'm presenting my final program titled Legacy and Literacy, a Community Archive Project for Black Voices. This program is designed to amplify Black voices in Yelm, Washington by blending community storytelling with digital literacy and archiving. Legacy and Literacy is an 8-week storytelling and digitization program hosted at the Yelm Timberland Library. It invites Black adults from Yelm and nearby areas to share oral histories, photos, and artifacts, all of which will be preserved in a community archive. The program also includes hands-on workshops covering digital scanning, archiving, and storytelling techniques. These workshops teach core digital literacy skills in a culturally relevant way, guiding participants through the use of tablets, scanners, cloud storage, audio recorders, and file management systems. We'll also introduce free public resources such as Canva or Google Slides to help participants format and share their stories. Participants will leave with practical tech skills they can apply beyond the archive, from digitizing family albums to helping their children with school projects or navigating telehealth portals. Beyond preserving history, this project affirms identity, fosters belonging, and encourages participants to see their lived experiences as worthy of public memory. Yelm is a small city with few culturally specific programs for the Black community. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, only 5.6% of Yelm's population identifies as Black. Despite this, the community stories, heritage, and contributions deserve visibility. Furthermore, research data shows that digital access inequities still persist, especially in marginalized communities. The program targets Black adults in Yelm and within the broader Timberland Library service area. It centers intergenerational voices, welcoming seniors, veterans, parents, and local leaders. While this is a Black-centered program, the archive is designed to be publicly accessible, allowing all residents of Yelm to engage with these stories. We're intentionally structuring this to be warm, welcoming, and inclusive, particularly for people who may have never seen themselves reflected in traditional archives. We'll use an Add Your Voice display in the library where people can preview stories and learn how to participate. Flyers, bookmarks, and posters will be distributed across Yelm. Additionally, we'll engage in direct outreach through trusted community partners, such as the local NAACP, churches, salons, and Black-owned businesses. During the second week, we'll host a preview table to spark interest and answer questions. Our digital strategy includes Instagram and Facebook campaigns that spotlight Black joy, behind-the-scenes workshop moments, and storytelling previews. These posts will feature engaging captions and photos to humanize the process and invite participation. We'll use consistent hashtags and cross-promotion with community partners to boost visibility. The program runs for 8 weeks. Weeks 1 and 2 will focus on outreach and registration. Weeks 3 to 6 include 4 Saturday workshops from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. covering digital literacy and storytelling. In week 7, we assemble the archive and prepare the digital time capsule. Each workshop begins with a community building icebreaker, like sharing a photo, object, or memory, which helps ease participants into the reflective work of storytelling. These small rituals encourage trust and make the space feel safe and empowering. The digital capsule will serve as a time-stamped snapshot of the participants' stories and materials, curated into a single organized collection. It'll include oral recordings, scanned images, written reflections, and video clips from the workshops. We'll preserve the capsule in multiple formats and store it with metadata that notes the year, location, and context. The capsule will live online in the archive, and a secure copy will be maintained locally in the library's internal system to ensure its longevity. This capsule becomes a cultural record, one that future generations can return to for insight, inspiration, and connection. To ensure the community can access the archive, we'll create a display inside the library featuring quotes, photos, and QR codes linking to the digital archive. A touchscreen kiosk with headphones will let patrons explore oral histories and scanned artifacts at their own pace. But we're also thinking beyond physical walls. The archive will be hosted online through the library's website or catalog system, which allows remote access. This is especially important for military families or former residents who may have moved away but want to stay connected to their roots. Other libraries within the Timberland Regional Library System and even outside of it can link the digital archive or promote it as a resource. While individual digital files from community archives aren't circulated via interlibrary loan, in the traditional sense, the public-facing archive could be featured in online catalogs or regional discovery tools to increase visibility statewide or nationally. Online hosting ensures the legacy we're preserving is not only for today's young residents, but for future generations and wider audiences invested in Black history, digital storytelling, or community archiving. We'll measure success through both qualitative and quantitative methods. Quantitatively, our goal is to collect at least 30 unique contributions to the archive with consistent attendance at the 4 core workshops. We will track engagement via registration logs, program feedback forms, and digital access metrics once the archive goes live. Participants will complete pre- and post-program surveys to gauge growth in confidence, connection to community, and perceived value of their contributions. We'll also gather testimonials and stories from participants about their experience, which will serve both as feedback and content for the future marketing. Additionally, we will meet with community partners to review outcomes and gather their perspectives, and we'll use this data to refine future iterations of this program. Thank you so much for joining me today.